I know you're going through a ton of crap right now. I know that life hasn't always been fair to you. And that's the thing about life, isn't it? It's not fair. It's not always nice. It's not always sunshine and rainbows. I know that you know that. But when you're going through it, it feels like crap. It seems like there's no hope. It feels like the world is ending. You've been broken. You've been battered. You've been bruised. You've been beaten down until you can barely move. You've been beaten down until you can barely stand. You've been beaten down until you can barely breathe. But you're not just gonna lay there. You're not going to just give up. And you know that. You know you're going to get back up again. Because that's just who you are. You know you're a winner. And that you're going to make it through. I simply wanted to remind you of that. And here's the thing. You don't have to do it alone. It's okay to get some help. It's okay to have someone to lean on. No, I'm not going to do it for you because you know you're more than capable. You know you're the most powerful person in the world. But even the most powerful people on the planet relied on others for support. Even Batman had Robin. Even Superman had Lois Lane. Even Iron Man had War Machine. I'm here for you in those darkest hours. In those darkest moments when you feel like giving up. In those darkest moments when all hope is lost. In those darkest moments when you're experiencing the most excruciating pain in the world. I'm here. When you're absolutely miserable at your job. When you're crying on your drive to work. When your boss is abusing you. When you're constantly passed for a promotion. When you're underpaid and overworked. When you despise every minute of your job, but you need to keep it because you have bills to pay. When you're crying on your way home from work. I'm here. When your relationship has burned to absolute ash. When you've been stabbed in the heart multiple times. When your wife has threatened to divorce you. When your husband cheats on you every single week. When that beautiful girl in your class rejects you and all her friends laugh at you. When the guy you're madly in love with doesn't even look at you. When you're in love with someone but their parents just won't accept you. When you want to be with that amazing coworker, but you can't because it'll destroy your job. I'm here. When you're the unhealthiest version of you that has ever existed. When you're sick and have no will to get out of bed. When you're vomiting your dinner in the toilet. When you're making dinner and your nose suddenly starts bleeding. When you're 50 pounds overweight. When you look in the mirror and can't stand to see how fat you've become. When you're lying in the hospital with broken bones. I'm here. When you're in a dark, dark place. When you're sad and lonely. When you're anxious, paralyzed, and no one seems to understand you. When you're shaking, and constantly shaking and can't stop. When you wake up every morning with no desire to step outside your room. When you're centimeters away from giving up. When your hope for a better future is stolen from you. When tears stream down your pillow every night. I'm here. When you're cold and need warmth, I'm here. When you're broke and need money, I'm here. When you're crying and need a tissue, I'm here. When you're homeless and need a home, I'm here. When you're exhausted and need someone to carry you, I'm here. When you're all alone in the corner and need a dance partner, I'm here. When the entire world is ending, I'm here.